transactions across the desk, they just go off and compete. No way to know what kind of transaction you had with the patient. Whereas with this, I think if you're a good reference librarian, that's going to come across with transcripts as well. And likewise, if people with extra training, and stuff, then maybe that's, I'm not saying that I should reiterate, I'm not saying they shouldn't be reference librarians, but if somebody needs a little extra training, a little extra sort of, here's development tools for you, here's some things you can do, that comes across that way too. So I think that it does people a disservice just to sort of like, throw them on nowadays and go ahead and do this. Once again, it's not a weird animal that sits off in the corner for reference. It's part and parcel of the reference skills that you have across all these different platforms. Finally, yes, please.
We can answer too, kind of, because I know like with doing IM and doing stuff, I mean, some people can be good reference librarians in person, but they don't read well across computer because, they're a different medium. So, do you ever, look through past transcripts and just say, this person, it's just not cut out for you, or talk to whoever your supervisor is or whoever is in charge of, like, let's say I just totally bombed on it and, I have, I'm a good person, but I can't carry the cross on my own. Is that something that you're on the lookout for, or that who's ever at the branch is on the lookout for, or?
Yes. Dawn's emailed me a few times with examples of transcripts that are attributed to CML, and again, there's not a really good way of knowing who handled those transcripts unless you're using your own personal name, except that we've got this down to a schedule, and so if it's Hilliard's time slot, it's either you or Drew or Robin or whoever out at Hilliard is answering the service. So then I have gone to managers of branches and divisions and said, look, a now coordinator contacted me, and he really only contacted me when they're pretty out there. That one would have warranted a contact if that had been CML. I don't think it was, but he has contacted me a few times over the years. I've gone to the branch manager and said, can you just review this transcript with this? We think, this was at your location. Can you find out who did this one and just go over it with them? We've never taken the step of saying this person is not cut out for this. Doing Know It Now at CML is sort of voluntary, although many of us are homework help center coordinators or adult services librarians, often because the youth services people are doing school, outreach in the schools in story time. Not always, but a lot of times that's who we are, and so we've sort of fallen into it. But in general, it's sort of a voluntary kind of thing. You had to have shown some sort of interest in it to want to do it. But I don't know that we'd go that far necessarily. But we have had, these transcripts are reviewed. QUAC is a very active group, and there's somebody from CML actually who's interested in your opening, QUAC, who should be contacting you soon.
That's me.
Is it? Oh, you didn't have to out yourself, but there you go. QUAC is very active, and so they are reviewed, and it's hard because there's accountability here that you don't have in the reference desk unless your supervisor is following you constantly. But I'm confident that CML trains our reference librarians and our information services people well, and that this is not a problem because we're in general, we can all slip because we get tired, because it's not a good day, because we've got 3 other things going on at that day. And I'm sure that in those few instances, that's what happened, is the supervisor sat down with a staff member and that person just said, you're right, I could have done that a lot better. It didn't go real well. I'll remember that for next time or something like that. So.
And there's definitely a learning curve. It is, like I said, like you're saying, is the skills you have on the in-person desk are transferable. But you're absolutely right. It's a different medium. It's written instead of verbal. That body language thing is tough, and it's very easy to misconstrue things sometimes. If you're smiling when you're typing it, and someone reads it, and they're like, So finally, following up, you don't have to be the librarian once again and say, somebody asks you what question I need information on World War II, and it's over there. You need to have those reference interviews. Everything that we talk about is built on anything else. So it's easier to do an in-person desk, but it is possible on the virtual desk. With the in-person desk, you can flip that screen around and go, you type here, and then put box on that stuff. And once again, don't feel that you have a complex question, you have to finish it within the virtual reference chat. Feel free to forward that question on to another person you know who will be able to answer it. Feel free to buy yourself some time if you're going to follow up with by email themselves. That shared email account information is on the provider site when you log in. That database access information. All that kind of stuff. Don't feel constrained by the medium as much as like some people are. Some people see it as I have to do everything right all the time. Can message and buy yourself some time. Follow-ups give you sort of breathing room after the session. You can actually follow up with them. You can forward that question on to somebody else and ask them to follow up. All those sorts of things are part and parcel of the things you can do. There's one last transcript I'm going to share with you. Quick, we don't have time. 40 seconds on that. This is from Sonia from Sinclair, who works with us, as a matter of fact. Person came in asking for a look at the journal article with the topic of taking standardized tests in the arena setting compared to the classroom setting. So she has a reference interview with him, asking what he means by arena setting, looked anywhere so far, found the articles, and ends up with, I see the problem with having this topic. There's no standardized terminology for what you're looking for. And the page says, oh, okay, thanks for looking. Oh, I only started. Should I email you anything if I find it? I can't promise anything, but I hate to keep you hanging online for a long time. I would probably search ERIC, Education Abstracts, Educational Research Database, and the Electronic Journal Center. That's going to take some time. That will take some time. That'd be great if you email me. Thanks. Let me look around just a little more. If I'm unable to find much, then I'll let you know that as well as the databases that I searched. By the way, did the one article you find include a bibliography of works cited things? Yes, but the references had nothing to do with the topic, more about nothing. So I'm going to say, okay, let me see what else I can find, and I'll email you one way or the other by 9 p.m., okay? Thanks a lot. Don't thank me yet. I haven't found anything yet. Fingers crossed. So I like that because she doesn't feel constrained by the virtual reference chat, by the virtual reference environment. You can email the person. I'm going to email you by 9 p.m., whether I find anything or not, and here's the databases I'm going to search. The pager knows exactly when to expect something, what she's going to tell him, and what databases she's going to search. So he doesn't go off and do the same exact search that she's going to do when she's back. So I like that, and I had Sonia in the class, in the training class, well, what happened? Oh yeah, I found some good stuff. I emailed them, and of course I never heard back. So how many times does it happen with the in-person desk? You come up, you search for somebody, get some information, they go away, you never know what happened to them. Same with the virtual desk. Doesn't happen that way. And once again, don't feel constrained. I'd like to share this to stress that fact. You do have the option of following up with people, verify their email address, make sure you have their email address, and use that shared email account to go to. If you do ask them for additional information to that email account, but don't forget to come back and check in that email account. So this is just a summary. Be approachable, use those little still looking, thanks for holding, all that kind of stuff. Be interested, curious, remain curious yourself. One of the reasons I became a librarian was I couldn't decide what I wanted to do, so now you can do a little bit of everything. There's all that good stuff. Listen and ask questions. We've got searches together with the papers. That reference and review is so important online, especially if you don't have the voice, body language, all that kind of stuff. And to Frank, make them work for you. Why can't they do follow up if necessary? Always encourage them to take this back. That can message you. Thanks for using our service. Come back again if you need any other questions. I am just in the habit of, even if the patron signs off, I go in and send that canned message to the last one that shows up on the screen. I will also, if you do want to call attention to that, if the patron disconnects from you and you don't want to make the transcript appear that you've logged off, feel free to add a little thing, if it appears you've logged off, thanks for using our service, feel free to come back and have that question up. Now that just sort of wraps it up for me, that also sort of like that. It doesn't show the transcript when the patron logged off.
I think that happens more than they got the
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
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 That happens to me a lot.
If you do think of any other questions, please don't hesitate to let Amy or me know. I'm more than happy to answer any questions as you come on. That's what I'm here for. This is actually what I do. It's quite for me now. you have any questions, policy questions, schedule, anything like that, please don't hesitate to contact me. Like I said, if you have a question, chances are somebody else around the state has the same question.
And CC me, if you would, so that I can get the answer as well.
And if you do want the slides for this, you want any of those URL with you, welcome to the SlideShare site. All the slides are posted there.
I'm gonna get, sort of a wrap-up and a notes thing and stuff from what we talked about, some of the links that you talked about, the information. I work Saturday, so I probably won't get it out until next week. We can get it on the website.
Will the PowerPoint be on the website somewhere as well, or just?
I think you can get those.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we don't, if we can't, we'll at least get the link to that. We'll get that sent out. So everybody who's here is in now. I've asked IT to revise the CML kin group since we hadn't had it revised for several years, and some of you weren't even hired when we did it originally. So we're going to re-up that group and everything. But if you're here today, you will get an email from me next week. I would say but I'm working Saturday, so probably not until Monday or Tuesday. That's when I'm getting back to you. That's what you can expect.
Yes. Does anybody have any other questions or anything? All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.